This Oh Steve has brought to us by thermal heat. And Oh Steve to hammers, you can't touch this. Ding, 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 ding. Why are you laughing?
That's your ding, ding, dings.
Oh, that's what he wrote. Ding, 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 ding. It's Spears. Ding, 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 ding. It's Steinberg. Ding, 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 ding. It's Spears and Steinberg. Ding, 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 ding. Our podcast hits you so hard, makes you say, "Oh my Steve."
Spears and Steinberg.
You know what the it is?
Aries and Andy, Chew and the Jerk.
You know it's time to get this work.
The real raw, gutter, uncut, cold. No political corrections.
Always sleep.
Being awoke. We discuss politics and jokes.
Cry, we lit.
There's levels to this shit. Before you was on your mama.
Aries Spears don't give a fuck.
We talk about race a lot, racism. Much love to my loyal bag holders.
Rollers, loaders.
We got them in the folders.
The whole world on our shoulders.
Spears and Steinberg.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he put so hard, makes you say, "Oh Steve," but I think I added the "my," because in the real song he goes, no. Oh, makes me say, "Oh Lord." So I think it needed an extra.
Yeah, it needed. That's why I was counting in my head,
Right,
trying to
right.
figure out where that needed to go. But
Okay, now
it was a good shot.
yeah, it was cute. Now let me roll my sleeves up. This is from where's the name? Oh. What's his name? Oh, Rory Jean. He goes, and I'm not even gonna read this whole thing. Yo, first off,
How big is it?
Huh?
Is it long?
No, it's
Okay.
First of all, I'm a huge fan of the pod, but it's getting harder and harder these days between Andy's absurd Trump support and your absolutely relentless hating on everybody doing better than you is crazy. Shout out to Mark, the only bright spot on the show these days. Aries, I gotta say, I was gonna write in and apologize for the way I came at you some time ago about you crying about Andy's mom calling you even though you call her a when you see fit, and disgusting remarks you make about Andy's wife calling it jokes. I gotta stop right here. Number one, and the first thing when he goes, you hate on everybody doing better than you. So this is how I responded to him. I wrote him back and I said, you stupid. This is why I hate people like you, because you have selective hearing. So I hate everybody doing better than me. So I don't praise Denzel. I don't praise Dave Chappelle. I don't praise Mike Tyson. I don't praise Barack Obama. I don't praise Bill Burr. And you know what they all have in common? They're doing better than me. So where you get this selective memory is beyond me. Now, before I was going to read the whole thing, but now I had to stop because I didn't actually read this whole thing because I read that first part and you pissed me off, and that's when I responded to you the way that I did. But now that I'm actually reading this, dude, do you know who the me and Andy are? We're comedians. Comedians, it's an unwritten rule. There is a no holds barred banter and a kinship and a brotherhood that goes on with comedians where we break each other's balls.
Roast the out of each other.
Nothing is off limits. You know what I'm saying? Patrice would do it to Jay Moore and his crew. This goes on. And if I thought for one second that Andy was bothered, do you think that if I then go, oh, Andy's upset because I say wild about Tara or his mom, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Now we talking about disrespect. But if he don't have a problem with it and he laughs at some of it, what the are you talking about?
This is seriously just comedy.
It's comedy, man.
And even on the podcast when we talk about serious things, and there are times when we've gotten heated, it's on the podcast.
Yeah, it don't carry over.
We've never walked away being mad at each other.
Hey, nigga, that. I know you were supposed to ride with me in the car to go back to the airport tomorrow, but get an Uber. Get the out of here.
But the joke part are where we roast each other, we roast each other's family, we talk about each other. This is what we do. It is what we do. Comedians do this to each other.
And listen, if I saw his mother tomorrow, it would still be hugs and love. You know what I mean? I'm not taking it that seriously.
But I give my mom a hard time about it.
Okay.
She is a whore.
Okay.
No, not really. And you haven't earned the right to be able to say that about my mom.
We're comedians.
No. Aries and I are comedians.
You haven't earned a Letterman's jacket yet.
Very nice
See what that all happened? See how that all took place?
Just certain remarks you make about Andy's wife calling her jokes and how you couldn't have a civil, mature convo with Andy about Trump and his alleged racist, very fine people remarks you swear he made during his first presidency. Okay, whenever Andy and I talk politics, Trump, whatever, the conversations 99.9% of the time are very civil. And listen, because of the nature of the beast, race is one of the nuclear buttons. It's a sensitive issue. So yeah, if a black dude and a white dude are talking honestly about race, yeah, it's gonna get tense. And no matter how tense it's always been or gotten, when the moment's over, we go eat. What is wrong with you, you sucker?
You know, this is the problem, I think, though, that we're having. And I think this is not in America. I think this is a worldwide problem for the most, not, I shouldn't say worldwide, but Western countries. People aren't willing to have the conversation. They're not willing to argue.
And that's the biggest problem.
Yeah, you got to be.
You got to fight to make up.
You got to be able to have an honest conversation that can get tense, can get angry, but you got to know the person that you're having this fight with. It's crazy right now where people are saying, that they're I'm cut this person out of my life because they think this about this. So that one thing is going to ruin that relationship. That one thing that you know their character, you know what they are, you know who they are, you know everything about them. But that one thing, you have to cut them out of your life because they can't have that other opinion. You don't have the ability to have a conversation with them to possibly even get them to see your point of view. You just got to cut them out. I mean, that's what debate is. That's what we used to do. We used to talk this shit out, and we never made it where you were the evil person. If we knew who you were a good person, but we didn't agree on something. It was the thing that we would discuss, that we would argue, that was worth having a relationship with over that one thing. Now you can't even have those people in your life. Now, if the person's a bad person and you don't agree on anything, that's a whole different story. But I mean, if you like this person, their person's important, and this one thing is what's doing it, that's whack.
You know, I love how you guys make these selective observations about me. It's like, tell the whole story. When you go, oh, you hate on anybody doing better than you. And like I said, all those people I praise, they do better than me. They're doing better than me. So where are you getting that from? And again, as far as the Ice Cube thing goes, why do I have to like something? If I don't like something and I don't agree with it, why am I not allowed to not like something? And when you go, oh, well, it was the way you mocked him. Yeah, that's the comedian part. When you look at the Vlad TV interview, I got laughs on that. People were going, yo, I don't disagree with him. He a hater, but he funny. Yo, you got to admit, this shit was funny, though. That's the comedy part.
But I think what people really...
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
And the main thing I said in my post, I never disrespected the man. I never disrespected his character. Matter of fact, again, someone that's doing better than me, Ice Cube, I went, yo, hats off to his contributions. In terms of, these were my words. He's one of the pioneers in the rap game. In terms of what he brought to the culture and the game and the West Side, you gotta tip your hat to him for that. I'm just not a fan of his music or his acting ability. Why am I not allowed that?
Because, and this is what I was going to say, and basically it's what you just said. It's all or nothing. And it's like what we just said. You can't have a conversation with someone about the one thing. You can't say, okay, I don't agree with you about Ice Cube. I really don't. I agree with you to an extent. Yeah, there's very minute variations of his character when he acts, but he brings something to it. So I'm okay with it. But I understand your opinion on it. But you're allowed to have that opinion, and it doesn't. But you never said, man, his acting is like him as a person. You never break it.
Like he stinks.
Yeah.
I never did that.
So, but we all have actors that we like. So does that mean the actors that we don't bring up, that we hate them as people? That we don't think that they're good people? There's been remakes of movies where I didn't like the people that were in that movie as much as the original. So does it mean I don't like them? I don't understand. You're not allowed to express any dislike in a way of or criticism without it being dislike. Criticism does not mean you dislike the person.
And, you know, a couple of people would write into me and go, you know, Aries, what you're saying is okay. Or some people might even go, what you're saying is accurate in terms of breaking down the art form of acting and why your argument for him not being a great actor might stick. But it's the way you say it, your delivery. Comedically, that's who I am. I'm hard. That's just who I am. Now that part is subjective, but that's who I am. Did you see the clip that I posted where I did the 50 Cent impression?
No.
I got to show you that. And I only said like 7 words, but I was talking about like, because Vlad asked me, he said, so what do you think about 50's acting? And because he did this movie, it's called Escape Plan, with Schwarzenegger and Stallone, where it was the movie about them being in these prisons that were glass cubes. And I go, do you know what separated Ice Cube, the actor, as a computer tech from Ice Cube? Not Ice Cube, 50 Cent, the computer tech versus 50 Cent, the rapper? He goes, what? Glasses. And then I went, I'm a computer tech. I work with computers. I do computer. I'm a computer tech.
I thought it was hilarious.
Clark Kent, Superman. Out of here, man. So if I do something, and by the way, the responses, yo, I watched that 10 times. That was hilarious. That's my style.
Well, you know, let me throw this in there. And listen, this it's a safety blanket in a way. We're comedians, so we're allowed to make these little commentary on life. That's what comedians do. So let me put it to you, though, in a different way. What'd you just say that movie was? It was, who was in it? Stallone?
Stallone and Schwarzenegger.
Okay. If the movie would have been Jim and Bob, and then 50 Cent would have been in it,
Yeah.
and he's really trying to become a better actor, you would go, man, this is the difference. But you would have made a little joke. But he's working his way into becoming an actor. See improve. You could say it that way if he was doing a movie that had the leading stars were Jim and Bob. But he put it out there with Stallone and Schwarzenegger. Do you know how hard it is to get a part in a movie with Stallone and Schwarzenegger?
It's very hard.
So
it's almost impossible.
So you open up the door for comics to make humorous takes on it because you're at a level where it's not punching down. Do you understand that? We're making fun of someone because they had an opportunity to star in a movie with Stallone and Schwarzenegger. How can anything that a comic says hurt you when you're in that position?
Right.
You're in a movie with Stallone and Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
If I was making fun of you trying to work on your art form and you're doing a movie with Bob and Joe, and I said, this dude should just hang it up because he's not, that's a different story. That's not what happened.
Right. Stallone and Schwarzenegger.
You're making millions of dollars. You're making money.
You're in a big production.
You're enjoying life. You got craft services. People don't understand our reality. That's the difference. This is what we do.
And people were going, and I love how people act like, dude, this is what I do. Ain't nobody striking fear in my heart in terms of joke cracking. So them motherfuckers was like, yo, man, if 50 see this and he respond, 50 the troll of the century, that nigga gonna get on your ass. Word. I want the smoke. Because just like you're in a movie with Stallone and Schwarzenegger. 50, please. Your reach is huge. So if you respond to me, I'm going to shine off that.
Yeah, put me in your song.
Go ahead. Bring me the smoke. One might argue, Ice Cube saying what he said about you might not be the greatest look for you. And it probably might not be. But he responded. So that many more ears and eyes are on it. Now, again, whether you agree with my take, whether you like me or dislike me for the take, that's on you. But I did my job. And I don't apologize for that.
Yeah, I really don't understand it, because if you attack someone as a person, that's a different story.
And I did not. I said it's artistry. I specifically used that word. And listen, a lot of people are like, dude, you just biased because you New York and you East Coast. A lot of New York East Coast put Cube in their top 5. I'm not one of them. And again, what the contribution to the game, mazel tov. But because he's done that, it means he's supposed to be my favorite rapper? I'm supposed to put him in my top whatever? Why? I'm supposed to think he's as good as Leonardo DiCaprio, Denzel Washington, Al Pacino, when he's clearly not. He lacks the depth and he lacks the range. I'm not allowed to make that observation.
I think.
And one more thing before I give you this. It's so funny. This is why I sometimes get mad with the public. And I hate to insult you, but I got to insult you. You are stupid. Because you say like this. You go, dude, so you telling me he wasn't great in Boys in the Hood? And I said this on Vlad. Ice Cube is a street from Los Angeles. He's playing a street from Los Angeles. That's not a stretch. That doesn't take heavy acting chops. You're playing something you're already familiar with. You live that life. You grew up in that life. That's been your universe. Why is that acting? It's not a stretch. DMX would play a thug in a movie. DMX was a thug nigga in life. It's not acting. Well, and the fact that people can't make that observation is crazy to me.
Do you think Cube's son's a better actor than he is?
From what I've seen, yeah.
Because he has range.
Well, I've seen him in things that I go, okay. Whereas to me, Ice Cube's just one note. He's one note.
But we do also have to understand that Ice Cube, they're hiring him for that note, though.
Okay, fair enough. Because Vlad asked Michael Jai about this, and he brought up the me and the Cube thing. And Mike Jai said the same thing. There are some people that are hiring you specifically for that reason. All right, fair enough.
But that doesn't mean that you have to. But that doesn't mean that you're going to grant him an Academy Award for that same note. So, you're both right. I just don't understand why there's so much hatred towards you for pointing out something that's quite obvious.
Overall, great.
This is what I think about it. He did a movie with Sylvester Stallone where it was about them in these prisons that were like cubes. The one, you know what I mean? And he played a computer tech. You know what separated 50 Cent from 50 Cent the rapper to the computer tech actor?
Glasses.
Now I'm a computer tech. We're gonna computers. And I know computers, I'm a computer tech.
Come on. But who's the actress, the blonde? You might know because she's in your age. She was young enough. You were young enough. Who's the actress? Raspy voice, was in the American Pie movies. She was really popular for a second before she kind of got strung out on alcohol.
The one with the curly hair?
No, straight blonde.
Oh, that's the.
Tara Reid.
Tara Reid. What radio station? Oh, Opie and Anthony. For a minute, she was on a hot run. She was the go-to girl. Then her star started fading a little bit, and but she had that distinct sound with the raspy voice, and she always played the ditzy party girl. So Anthony was like, they put this in a movie as a scientist, and thought just because they put glasses on her, that ain't Tara Reid, the party chick. It was absurd. That's why I went Clark Kent, Superman. Come on, man.
But see, I like 50 Cent. I think that, like,
I do too. And again, people would go, yo, he was dope in Power. What did he play in Power?
yeah.
A street. Who is he? What was he in real life? A street. Like, I can't believe that people don't see that.
But you're seeing it because you're thinking of it as the range that he displays. But if he has the right part, he stands out because he plays the part that he knows. I mean, being a great actor is really about knowing your character and developing the character. If you already know it, that's great.
Right.
I'm just not mad. I'm not mad at them for doing for getting the parts that work for them.
I'm not either, because I'll give the credit where the credit is due.
And 50 Cent created a Power. So not only did he have the part that worked for him, he made the part that worked for him.
Hats off to him for that.
And that's what a businessman is.
Yeah.
So he did that.
Listen, man, I always said the greatest rapper turned actor to me is Will Smith. And you know who's great that don't get enough shine, and he's not even, you don't see him as much anymore? Mos Def. Mos Def is dope. From now on, when I post anything on my Instagram, because usually this is how I do it. I go, yo, what up, it's your boy, Ari Spears here. From now on, I'm going to go, yo, what up, it's your boy, the #1 hater, Ari Spears here. And then I'm going to talk about something I love.
What about Common?
He's common.
Oh.
His acting's common.
I think maybe next week on the pod we should all discuss the new War of the Worlds.
The new War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's starring Eva Longoria and Ice Cube.
Oh. Ice Cube, is it the end of the world? Yay, yay! Hey, Rory Jean.
This seems like a real role, though.
He's got glasses on.
He does have glasses on. He's a computer analyst, I
There
think.
you go. I'm telling you, man, glasses changes everything. You put on a pair of glasses, you're a scientist, a computer tech, and this is how crazy that is. You could be those things without the glasses. So what are the glasses for? Because it separates you from your real persona. Now it's official. We can't tell who you are.
Well,
Clark Kent, Superman.
I've always worn glasses, so wait. No, I'm not Superman.
Yeah, no, you need them glasses, brother. Hey, Rory Jean, do me a favor, man. Suck my entire anatomy. I would love to put my balls in your mouth and get my in your nostril.
Dude, you just can't be mad that people don't
Fuck
understand
him.
what you're
Fuck
saying,
him.
though. You can't be mad that they don't.
I don't mind you not understanding what I'm saying, but don't be an idiot. Don't have selective criticism. That is selective criticism. You can't make the accusation that I hate on people better than me when I praise people who are better than me. Make that make sense. You just don't like what you're hearing. That's all. Or I attacked your hero.
Yeah, maybe that's it, though. They're defending their hero.
Then say that. Say you attacking my hero, who I've never met, who probably wouldn't even give me the time of day.
Yeah, but maybe they would.
No, let me tell you. Did you ever see the Ice Cube was at
But don't put your arm around me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. How would you feel? And the dude didn't even put his arm around him. He went like this. And Cube, don't do that. Now, that's your hero. And you do that, your feelings might be hurt.
Yeah.
And this is why it's funny to me, because people have this perception of me, but you can attest to this, and you can
I
attest
was
to
going to
this.
say, I think that's something you would do, maybe.
What?
Someone touched you, you'd be like, come on.
When have you ever seen me do that? When have you ever seen me do that? As a matter of fact, I do the opposite of that. I embrace them. Do I not?
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
When you
then.
take
So
those
come
pictures.
on, man.
But, you know, that's in the character of Cube, though.
Okay. All right.
You're just a funny guy. You're not supposed to be hard. Tell jokes.
How dare I have an opinion? How dare I?
And then don't be too funny. Don't be too funny where it could hurt someone's feelings, Aries.
Yeah.
Stop it.
You know, don't have an opinion and pull back on your funny.
No, you're allowed to have an opinion, but James Gunn, that just make it all happy.
Okay.
It's all happy.
I need a dog with a cape. Robert Jones. Docs, what up, A&A and Mark? This is my second time writing in. I have 2 documentaries for you to watch. The first is I was going to tell you about this because I want to watch this, even though I'm not necessarily a fan. The Billy Joel doc on HBO Max, which is great. That dude is a musical genius. The other is the Ed Sullivan doc on Netflix. Gives a great history of Ed putting black acts on his show. Great watch. That's it. Hope to see you in late August in Philly. Peace, 6'5". Billy Joel, you fan?
Yeah, actually, I am.
You own an album?
I have The Stranger, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. I want to see it.
No, I think that, his music, especially like in the early 80s, very comfortable, kick back, did the Piano Man.
Well, he was a big deal, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he was the piano man, sing us a song, you're the piano man.
Right.
Just easy music.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it I didn't mean it easy as in not good. I mean easy as like you could really sit back, relax, listen to Billy Joel.
Yeah. Okay. We should check out. Well, we will check out the doc, right?
Yeah, let's check them both out.
What's a concert that you've never been to of an artist where you might not even necessarily see yourself going to that concert, but you would give it a try?
Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way for me.
Yeah. No.
Really?
Dude, everyone I've talked to said he does the best live concert.
Ugh.
That's why I didn't have any problem. Everybody that I've ever talked to, now he's older, so I don't know if it'd still be the best live concert, but they
Right.
said he used to put on a show. So, when you said someone I can't think of anybody else that I would be like, I'm not rushing out to go buy a Rod Stewart album, but if someone gave me tickets, I'll tell you who I did go see, and I'm happy I went and saw him. Someone gave me tickets to Aerosmith, which was fine. I wanted to go see Aerosmith. I thought it was, it was good, but ZZ Top opened for him. And
Really?
I was so happy that I saw ZZ Top.
Really?
They were great. They were great together. This is when everybody was still alive. This is, it was years ago. Awesome. It's almost like you should go see people live that you normally wouldn't go see because you get a whole different perspective.
I would love to see Michael Bublé.
That's your guy. You
I love
like that.
Michael
You like
Bublé.
that style.
I like that crooner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dean Martin, Michael Bublé. What's my man name? The Tony Bennett. I like that, dude. That's mood music for me.
I would have went and saw Tony Bennett, but yeah, I didn't.
Like I got this fantasy in my head where it's like, everything's going the way I want it to in life. I got my main home in L.A. I got a nice crib in like a high rise in New York. It's like fall. It's autumn. Tony Bennett's playing. I mean, this guy. I go to a spot, some good jazz. You know what I mean? My broad on my shoulder. Yeah, wine. Oh, it's mood music, man.
Just have jazz in the background.
Yeah, there's got to be a certain, either Michael Bublé, Tony Bennett.
Dude, I'd have Miles Davis behind me the whole way.
I want on this one.
Get the Stanley Clark 5. Stanley Clark 5, is that what it is?
I don't even know who that is.
It's jazz. The music is. This is what's so great about music. It just different. An emotional effect. I think music is almost like medicine. When you're feeling a certain way, you put on a certain kind of music. That either enhances or takes away that feeling that you had, depending on what kind of music it is, and helps you get through it. Music really is. It does something to the brain, and I feel that's a good cure for some problems. But jazz is the reset kind of music. Like, it makes you think differently because jazz doesn't. It follows a different formula than regular music. I
don't think enough people appreciate jazz.
I don't know enough about it, and I don't feel like my ear. Like you have perfect pitch, right?
Oh no, not perfect.
But you really can hear music.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm almost like tone deaf. So jazz is really hard for me to interpret. But when I listen to it, there's a different sense that I get, and there's a different feeling I get. I really feel like it's resetting my brain as I listen to it.
MNE 5020, Uncle Andy's Hell Ride. Hey, Aries and Uncle Andy. Uncle Andy, you are better than me because I would have popped the shit out that kid for touching me. You said it takes a village. Be those parents, village, and impart a little discipline. I know it was a kid, but their parents allowed them to violate your space. Don't let that shit happen again. Much love to the both of you.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. You can't be mad at the kid for having parents. You can't be mad at the kid. The kid, his parents are right there. The parents need to take care of that. And I could have been meaner to the parents, but here's the magic of life. I depend on being able to fly in an airplane to get to my work. And the parents came with the buffer that I would rather be able to fly in an airplane than tell them exactly how they should raise their kid. That's the buffer. Because once I go, I don't have a
easy button.
Yeah. So you grin and you bear it because I need to get on a plane.
Yeah.
Now, if it would have been a bus, I could give up riding a bus.
Cut to you berate the parents, pop the shit out the kid, and it's just the bus coming to a stop with you getting off.
It would have been okay. But yeah, I don't want to. I've taken a bus sometimes on a short trip, and I don't have a problem taking the bus. But if I had to get kicked off the bus, I'd be okay with it. But I'm not getting kicked off the plane because that ruins my life.
Yeah.
So that's the answers to those questions right there.
Iaquan Chenault, Marvin Hagler, Southern Idiots. I listened to this episode, and you guys made me laugh as usual, but your hypocrisy was more overwhelming than usual. I call myself the Marvin Hagler of fine art. Wait, is this? Oh, Jesus. You know what? Like how certain businesses, when they have to deal with, they don't want to, like there's a smaller department that you get sent to, or the mail goes to some. From now on, I'm gonna have like the Mark files, and whenever it's I don't want to deal with, I'm gonna send they shit down to Mark.
You can send it to me, and I can throw it into like a program, and I can like read it in like Morgan Freeman's voice or something.
That might be interesting.
Let me see if I do that. Yeah,
And with a
or just
title
random
like
person.
this here.
Yeah.
It's time for this here emails from people we think are stupid. I like that.
We do it in Ice Cube's voice.
No, it's too hostile. Morgan, I want them. Morgan is like a sedative. If he's gonna you from behind, you want that voice in your ear. It's going in now. It's not gonna feel very pleasant, but just listen to my voice. Concentrate on my tone. You feel that? I know I did. Every now and then you may feel and see your body pump like you're hitting a speed bump. That's just me touching your inner organs. I just relax, unclench your fist, and unclench your toes. This will be over before you know it. Ice Cube will make you feel like you're getting raped. Nigga, I'm about to put myself in you. Yay, yay. That would be horrific. You'd be traumatized. But Morgan Freeman coaching you into an ass.
Ice Cube would make you say yay, yay.
Right. I'm about to put my in there. Yay, yay. Does that mean you hurting or you liked it? Or you want me to go deeper? No. Aren't I better?
See,
Now, as I'm starting to slide out of you, it's going to feel a lot easier than when I went in you. You know why? Because that lubrication is semen coming outward.
that's so disgusting. You took it to a place that I did not need to hear. But the funny part about it is, when you just did this,
Yeah.
people will go, oh, that thing you said about Morgan Freeman, that was funny.
Yeah.
But the way you said about Ice Cube, they're going to go, see how he doesn't like Ice Cube?
Man, but that's comedy. It's subjective.
And you have to, how can you not?
You have the right to not like that joke. But you can't tell me I don't have the right to tell it.
And you don't, that there was no more disparaging to Ice Cube than it was to Morgan Freeman.
You know what I'm saying?
There's more disparaging to the unknown person that this was happening to.
God, we got to get these cartoons. Oh, that is a cartoon. A dude laying on his stomach. And you see
Dude,
his-
I don't need any more visuals.
and
I
you-
made up my own
and you
visuals.
see his face, and then here's what's funny about it, right? So the framing is, you see the dude, right, and then you don't see Morgan, but then Morgan slides up into the frame. You know what I mean? His lips in the dude ear. Ah, it's Morgan Freeman. You know what I'm saying? I call myself the Marvin Hagler of fine art. If Hagler didn't have a documentary for you to watch and he just told you what he was, y'all would clown him. People hate people who are stoic and don't need your validation or the validation of the class you covet. As far as Southerners not sounding smart, I think this is a bias you guys have. Andy don't have this. This is me. I am from Kentucky, and the most poor, impoverished slaves I have witnessed have been in New York City. That's because they escaped from Kentucky and make a home in New York. You have people who don't even leave their borough, try to make you feel bad for not knowing about painters or any fine art, and it is the most grimy crab in a barrel, I think, in America. Tons of native New Yorkers can't even read. Aries and Andy, you guys dismissing me, but idolizing Marvin or Ali. Nigga, just what do you want from us? You want us to show your artwork you want us to show your artwork. You know who this is, right? This is the dude who's an artist. He's a starving artist. And every time he writes into us, it's about his artwork. Like, do you want us to promote you? You keep trying to sell your art to us.
Does he have a picture of his artwork?
He's sent us pictures before. Tons of names. Marvin's or Ali is the funniest shit in the episode. I LMAO while living in my box. You guys don't respect people who stand for something. Let's see. Who's one of our favorite boxers who stood for something? You guys don't respect that. You just are like these other who need someone to tell them who is important. By the way, the biggest reason I think Jimmy Carter is perceived bad is economics, and he was not a friend to Israel. I'm out. Even though you guys hate on me, I show you love. Yeah, this is the homeless artist.
Yeah, but see, this is what's funny about him when he just said this, and this shows people's limited knowledge. Carter was a friend to Israel when he was in office. He later gave his opinion on Israel after he left office about other things that happened after he left office. So know what you're talking about.
And speaking on knowing what you're talking about, if you paid attention, Andy has never said anything about the South. He's never slighted the South. That's all been me.
Because you want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. I have a secret.
You got a kid in the South?
No, but when I go to the South and I listen to that little accent,
Right there. Look at that right there.
no, the women in the South. My
I'm from
dick,
Mississippi.
my dick moves a little bit with that Southern accent.
Oh, you like that?
I like that.
A heavy one?
No, I like that. It's just there's something about that Southern accent.
How you doing, sugar?
There's something about that. Just
Yeah.
I could have very easily have enjoyed that accent, that little tickle in my ear in my life. I don't mind that at all.
You want me to put your balls in my mouth, sugar? Yeah. Ain't nothing like a polite asking of sucking your.
There's just something about it that is very. It's very.
You know, you could play some in my anus. You won't do that, sugar? Black Southern bitch would have been like, put it right down. Put it right down. Then down. But right in down.
Not all black women have that. That's an aggressive Southern accent that you're doing right
Look at
there.
that chicken right down. Look at that right down. Dude, again, you know, and I was telling that other guy, Rory, to suck my nigga, again, you're like him. Selective criticism. You're not even getting your facts straight. Come on, man. You niggas got to come equipped, man. Y'all got to come equipped.
I listen. I say good things about Jimmy Carter. I never haven't, because I think he's a good person. You can't be a good person and run a syndicate. In the United States, and all governments are a syndicate. You're sitting there when you see what, honestly, and I mean this so in the best possible way that I can mean this. But you know the scene in The Godfather when all the families get together and they're around the table.
Yeah, you know in Harlem in Cadillac driving the big Cadillacs.
What's the difference between that scene in The Godfather than when you see like the G8 summit or the G9 or G10 or how many G's are in the summit? And it's a G too, by the way.
I don't know, but I'm dying to know.
Nothing. There are a bunch of guys that are running a organization that makes decisions on how the rest of this world is going to be processes things. You have to be a little gangster in you to be a president.
Maybe even a little bit of pedophile too.
See, he likes going there, but I don't think so. I think you could leave that somewhere else. But
I hated that last email had to just throw in just a little bit of Jimmy Carter randomly and then get you going off on it.
No, but I'm just saying. I think that governments you got to have someone that's a little. Every one of our presidents says every one of them is a little gangster. They have to be. You can't run a country and be like the nice guy. The only nice guy that I think of is Jimmy Carter, and he didn't do well at it.
Creative 28X. The impression the world didn't think they needed. What's up, A&A? Not here to drop a bunch of fluff. Just got a couple of quick asks for you. Your Rodman and Tyson impressions are insane. Any chance you could set up a scene where they're together and receive some bad news, like a dramatic, emotional moment that actually chokes them up? Well, let me tell you, number one, I think I got to work on because I think the other day I was around with something, and I was like, you know what? If I play with it a little bit, I think I can get it. Mike Tyson now, because his voice, the gravity's to it. But there's a gravity to it. So I gotta.
It's really good.
I gotta figure that out. But I think I could get an older Mike Tyson.
But you gave up on Rodman.
I didn't give up on him. I just
you shelved him.
I want something better to do with it. I don't know. I got to figure out what it is. It's like with some of these impressions, man, I go, what's the joke though? And I feel like even if the impression is good, I don't have a solid joke. I'm not going to be one of these dudes that just go, here's me doing an impression and just leaning on that. The joke, I got an Eddie Murphy it from like Delirious. Eddie did solid impressions, but he had great jokes to complement the impression. They got to go together. That new 50 Cent impression, straight fire. I could totally see you, Andy, and Mark in a 90s comedy remake. Maybe something like Tu Wong Fu with a twist. New title, Tu Wong Jews. Just putting it out there. Keep killing it. Always looking forward to the next pod. Tu Wong Jews. That's a funny parody.
That is funny.
I'm sorry. It's Asian dudes. It's drag. It's Jews.
It's Jews having dinner on Christmas.
Tu Wong Jews. Because y'all don't celebrate Christmas, right?
And we go to Chinese restaurants because they're open.
Ah. That's funny. Hello, who do you have in there? Right now, we just got Tu Wong Jews. Oh, that's fucking funny. Nathan Gibbs. Fake as I notice you always hate on the West Coast rappers. You an East Coast rap lover, and I get it. Why you live in our city if you hate us? Oh, Jesus Christ. Another
Go
idiot.
home, Aries.
Why I live in your city if I hate? First of all, separate one from the other. First of all, I don't hate West Coast rappers. I love Snoop. I love Pac, even though technically he's from the East Coast. My man is, I mean, even though he lives on the East Coast, my man is Ice-T. You know what I mean? What do you people, Andy said it, extreme. You're so extreme. And second of all, I've been in LA since 93. It's my home. And I'm an East Coast to the fullest. But I always say LA is home. And why do I love LA? I say the 3 W's: the women, the weather, and the weed. LA's the shit. That's why. And because that's where the money is. My business. Jesus Christ, man.
But they want you to like the music.
I have to. Understand? I have to. I can't wait for real hood to start pressing your ass every time they see you. Take your ass back to New York before you end up got ass you, cuz. Oh, I didn't even read this. This was really, he wanted me to know.
He was really upset about this.
Yeah. Get out of the city, cuz. You don't belong in here.
I'm going to ask him a question, though. What's his name?
Nathan Gibbs.
Nathan, do you like any East Coast rap? Do you have any rappers that you like on the East Coast? And do you not feel that there's no West Coast rap without the East Coast, right?
Listen, born in the South Bronx.
So all I'm asking is, if your heart is in a certain music, that doesn't mean that the other is no good. It just means that you like what you know, what you came up with.
And this is what I mean when I go, these people who live and breathe and die for their city and their heroes. So you took me not liking Ice Cube as me dissing an entire West Coast? Me not liking LA? Why? Because I just didn't like your boy? That's so stupid. Them the type of that fight at sports arenas over a team.
But you also admit, though, like, you really only like East Coast. You're
Yes, and what's wrong with that?
because you don't like anything from the South.
No, I don't.
So there's a particular sound that you like.
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Exactly. Why do I have to?
No. I don't have a problem with it. A lot of other people do have problems with it, obviously. I like a lot of different kinds of music, so I like everything that comes from the Bay all the way.
And that's the perfect way to say it. There is a particular sound that each region has. I take East Coast over the West Coast, but I do like some West Coast artists. The South, I don't like that sound. I don't like it at all.
None of it.
None of it.
See, that's crazy to me.
Why?
Because there's a lot of good music that came out of the South.
I'm not saying the music isn't good. I just don't like the sound.
Okay.
That's all. I don't come from the world of being a death metal fan or a heavy metal fan. And nor do I like the music, but I'm sure there are phenomenal artists that represent that music.
Yeah, I think there are. And I don't, that's not the genre that I've ever really been into. And I've said that earlier. I don't know that I've said it on the podcast before. It's not the sound that I like, but I know that there's very talented musicians in that area. You know, when we had Ice-T on and he talked about that, about why I asked him, why he did a heavy metal band.
Yeah.
And he said because he had these guys that he knew that played this great music and they didn't have a place to go. And so he put it together because they were, he said, virtuosos in the music that, that he had. And so it makes sense. As long as if you appreciate music, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to love that music to recognize the talent in it, though. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that about Ice Cube. But he might love that music. I don't know. Obviously, he put a band together, so he must have. I'm just saying, I'm not a big heavy metal dude. I don't necessarily love that music. I'm not a big country fan, but there's things in country that I'm not mad at either. So yeah, you got to be able to. I think you just got to open up your ear, but that doesn't mean I don't have preferences in music. So I understand when you say you prefer this. This is the music that you have, and this other stuff is it's a long second to this other stuff.
Yeah.
Why is that mad though? Why is it bad?
I'm telling you, there's an allegiance that some of these have that's insane to me.
No, you know what? I think this is what it is. You speak with such a definitive tone. Like when you say like I'm East Coast all the way, like that's it. There's no other music, and I don't think other people understand that. To you, there is no other music. That doesn't mean that what said this other stuff isn't worthwhile. It's just to you, that's it. But they hear it as if you like anything else but this, you're crazy.
Yeah,
I think that's what they hear.
Right. Justin Putman, fan from Louisville. I respect your opinion on Ice Cube, but damn, What about Death Certificate? His best album, in my opinion. You just said the 2 key words, my opinion. Not even the diss track, No Vaseline. No. I agree with your assessment of his acting. He can be one note a lot of times. However, I felt like he didn't want to play a variety of roles because he wanted to maintain his gangster rap image. What about your boy LL Cool J? Is he a better actor than Ice Cube, or is it the same issue? If I'm being honest, Ice Cube don't blow me. I mean, LL don't blow me away like that.
Listen, the amount of time that he's been on, what's that show that he does?
CSI.
Just the amount of time that you put into it, you're going to be better at it.
Yeah.
And he has more hours into his acting than Ice Cube does.
Right.
What about Ludacris?
Don't blow me away. Dude, I like dudes who just tear the room up. DiCaprio, Pacino, De Niro, Denzel, Snipes, Jackson.
Okay.
But it's not like he's trying out for those kind of roles.
Okay, so what do you want me to like less?
I think he was great in 21
If
Jump
I
Street.
like lobster, I don't care how many fish sticks I eat. I like lobster.
That doesn't mean you won't eat fish sticks. You'll have a fish stick. If you're
Every
hungry,
now
you
and
have
then,
a
I
fish stick.
Okay.
Basically, you eat, you have the McFish over at,
McDonald's?
that's a giant
You mean the filet of fish?
fillet of fish. Yeah, that's
Man,
a giant.
I love me a
That's
filet
a
of
giant
fish.
fish stick.
Yeah, well, filet of fish, but put some tartar sauce and some bread on that
So,
and some cheese.
so it will work. But yeah, I don't. You know what? But when you say De Niro, DiCaprio, you named all those artists, I wouldn't want them to do an album. I don't need. You're talking about people who are mixing genres that are really putting.
Listen, I said, which I thought was a very big point that a lot of people skimmed over. And when I'm talking about Ice Cube and comedies, I'm going, yes, I have a problem with rappers being hired to do something that is my whole livelihood. Because we eat, sleep, breathe, and jokes, comedy, timing. That would be no different than me trying to be a rapper. I'm not more qualified than a rapper to rap. I'm not. I'll never be I don't care how much of a passion I have for it. I don't care how much I did it. I'm never going to be as good as a Jadakiss or a Nas that bleed hip hop. They eat, sleep, and it's their universe. It's their world. I'm never going to be as good as them. Care how passionate I am. Same thing. And if that art lives and breathes within you, they ain't supposed to be. How dare you? I'm not letting you come into my sandbox and take my equipment. That's my shovel and pail. Out of here.
But what if you can do both? You said Will Smith.
Okay, you can. I just don't think you can do it as good as the people that's what they do.
But this is also the entertainment business, and this is about selling tickets.
What's that word? I'm sorry. Anomaly. There are some people who are anomalies.
Yes.
Like Jamie Foxx. Again, his stand-up don't really do it for me. But his acting ability, his dramatic acting ability, and his music, Jamie is an anomaly.
You said his stand-up doesn't do it, but what about his sketch comedy?
You know what? I only really remembered Wanda. That was the biggest standout. And that was hilarious. So again, when people go, Aries is the world's biggest hater, did you not pay attention to what I said? I said, for me, Jamie Foxx, dramatic acting, the man's amazing. One of my favorite movies, I always say it, Ray. His music, I prefer over his stand-up because the boy can blow. Just not a fan of the stand-up. Where's the crime?
I just don't like him because I don't think you're allowed to be that talented. You're just too good at that point.
Yeah.
And he really is good. There's very few people that can pull off what he pulls off.
Yeah.
That's a triple threat.
Yeah. I'm a strong 2.5%.
You could do music if you wanted to. You just don't.
I don't put my... Dude, I can rap. Like, I really can rap. Bars. I'm talking about metaphors and punchline. I can do that. But that's not where my passion is. And I feel like if you're going to do that, a genre that is to be respected at its highest level, you got to give 1,000%. And I know I wouldn't. It's just not in me like that. My mother's a singer. I can sing a little bit, nowhere near as good as Jamie Foxx. But if I wanted to, the time, the training, but that's not where my heart is. My heart is in stand-up and acting. So, I give respect to what it is at the same time. Well, I was about to be funny, but at the same time, while, as according to some of you on it. My top 5 rappers that are actors are Will Smith, Childish Gambino, Danny Glover, Queen Latifah, Mark Wahlberg, Mos Def, in that exact order. And they're all solid. Yes, I put Queen Latifah over Mark Wahlberg. Why? Why would you do that? Why? What's your top 5? Yeah, man. Yeah, so.
His top 5 was solid.
Yeah, very solid. Andy, the professional scapegoater.
I'm scapegoating now.
Yeah, that's long. I might give that to Mark.
There's a lot of opinion there.
Yeah, I'm going to send this to Mark so he can read it. I could take a break because you're right, Andy. It is humid in here, and I need a towel, and maybe we could turn the air on.
For a minute, yeah.
Mark, I just sent that to you. But before I get to that, Jerry Tillery. What time is it? Okay, this will be the last one for this. Clark Kent. I agree with Andy about Clark Kent. You got to have a great Clark to have an awesome Superman. In the Christopher Reeve movie, thank you, he played a country bumpkin in the big city, and then as Superman, he owned the city. And he even took both characters further in the second movie. I don't think he will ever be bested in these roles. But then I haven't seen the newest one yet. And the best thing they ever did for the Cavill version was kill him, then sadly brought him back. I would like to have seen a Nick Cage version teamed up with Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern, Seth Rogen's Green Hornet, and thrown in the old Adam West for the perfect camp hero flick. Why were you upset that they brought Cavill back?
Some people really didn't like him as a Superman.
I'm telling you, it feels like the McCoys and the Hatfields.
On those.
People are really split, man. They either really are what they call them Snyder boys.
Well, you really wanted you wanted a darker comic if you want that.
What a lot of people's complaint was, they don't want. That's not who Superman is. He's light and hopeful.
But see, I don't believe that, because I think Clark Kent is the light one. And Superman what's missing? I'll tell you, and I think where Christopher Reeves got this right. It's not that you're dark, but you're disappointed. You're disappointed because you see the potential that we have as humans, but we f*** it up all the time. And there has to be a little bit of that's from Superman. And he's trying to keep us on being better than that. And that I think is the line that's missing a lot. It's either too hopeful or it's too dark. I think Christopher Reeves got that right. I think he was disappointed by our interactions, and that's what's captured. But the Snyderverse, I don't think that it had enough time to do what it was going to do. I think it could have been great. I think commercially, again, I'm saying this, I keep going down this, James Gunn is going to be great commercially. I think he'll bring new audience to these movies. I don't have a problem overall with it, but it's not what I was looking for. And so that's fine. But I would have loved, if you're going to go and you want it to be all happy, go and, that isn't bad what he said, having a cast like that, having a campy ass movie where everybody is just on this happy go superhero. It would have been fun to watch. It would have been a fun movie to watch.
Neri is the world's biggest Superman fan, almost to the point of fanatic. He has the tattoo on his leg, and I spoke to him today. I spoke to him over the last 2 days because I told him how incredible Fantastic Four was. And he goes, well, yeah, I'm not going to be able to see it for a couple of weeks, so don't give me no spoilers.
Is he on a cruise?
Well, apparently not, because he hit me up today, and he sent me a screenshot and he said, "Just saw it, great movie," and I went, "Just great?" He goes, "Yeah, listen." He goes, "I'm such a Superman fan that even if the movie's bad, I'm gonna still tell you it's good. That's how much I love Superman." And he goes, "Don't get me wrong, Fantastic Four was great, but it ain't even close to as great as Superman." So we kept going back and forth about Superman. He goes, "You gotta understand, Superman, the reason why the James Gunn thing is so great, because Superman is a Boy Scout. He's a Boy Scout. He kept saying Boy Scout. He's just a good Boy Scout." And I went, "Dude, this is why I love Christopher Reeve, because he embodied what I believe was Superman. It was to me like he had a mixture of Cavill and Corn Sweat."
Yeah.
And there he goes. Christopher Reeve's Superman was an absolute Boy Scout. Where do you get that? I didn't pick up that tone at all. That he was a Boy Scout?
I understand what he's saying, but no, I think that the fact that he wanted Lois Lane, the fact that he broke the rules to spin the world around to change the outcome of what happened to Lois, that's not a Boy Scout.
That's just a nigga that wants a second chance at that.
I really feel like there's a disappointment that that this character Superman has over our inadequacies as humans. And I think that has to be reflected. Sometimes it's reflected as disappointment. Sometimes it's going to be a little angry because you know that we could do better.
Right.
So that's what's missing from it. And I think Christopher Reeves did get it. There was a little sense of like he would scold Lex Luthor. He had a way of like, I don't know. There's just a different sensibility that I don't think has been hit since Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm willing to give Corn Sweat a second shot, but please, James Gunn, if you're listening, that suit and that boy band hair, get rid of it.
The suit, I think, it will be changed. They change the suits every movie, so I think that will change. But the hair, dude, you just got to get over the fact that people wear their hair like that.
Yeah. What was that great clip that was on social media where these 5 young boy band looking boys were in a garage and they're coming out of doing this dance move, but they all introduced themselves. They're like, "Hi, I'm Brad. Hey, I'm Chase, TJ, Sean, and we are," and then they cut to the Sopranos where Paulie Gualtieri throws the chair at the meeting for people trying to rediscover the dead. "Hi, and we're known as Quiz."
Does the chair come flying by him or something?
No. They just cut to that scene from The Sopranos.
That's funny.
Yeah. Dates.
Here comes the dates. Hey, that would be. That's the song I want. Remember that? Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Do you even know what I'm talking about?
No. Most black people don't.
Oh, yes, they do.
That song scares us.
No, that's from a party album. That's from a black party. Oh, yeah, I got what I know.
Yeah.
But you don't know that? Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Oh man, I gotta play that for you. It's from a. Is that a Pick Feet Martin? It might be.
Picnic Martin?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it is. But here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the dates. Here comes the dates. All right.
Yeah.
All right, here we are. We're at the Comedy at the Carlson. We're in Rochester. It's our first time here. Great club. July 31st through August 3rd, we're at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey. We added shows, so if you are listening to this and you weren't able to get tickets, there is one more show that was added, so you'll be able to get tickets Saturday early show if they're still available. So please check the Stress Factory website. August 7th through the 9th, we're going to be at Mic Drop Comedy Club in San Diego, California. August 15th through the 17th, we're going to be at the Bricktown and OKC Comedy Club. August 22nd through the 24th, we're at Tacoma Comedy Club in Tacoma, Washington. August 28th through the 31st, Helium Comedy Club in St. Louis. September 5th through the 6th, Hartford Funny Bone.
Isn't there a Philly? Didn't they get swapped
Oh, you're
out?
right. You're right. Thank you for that catch. August 28th through the look at Mark coming in. Really didn't add much to this podcast, but came in with that big save. August 28th to the 31st, we're going to be at the Philadelphia Helium. September 5th through the 6th, Hartford Funny Bone in Hartford, Connecticut. Oh, it's Manchester, but it's Hartford. September 12th through the 13th, we're going to be at the Funny Bone in Kansas City, Missouri. And September 18th through the 20th, Hyenas Comedy Club in Albuquerque, New Mexico, our first time out there. And one more date, September 25th through the 28th, the Stress Factory in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Get your tickets. They're selling.
Yeah. Yo, as promised, y'all, we did a test run of these phone calls for you, the fans, to call in. This is our first test run, so we about to cut to my man Mark Silverstein, who put something together. Hope you enjoy it, and if all goes well, we be doing this on a regular basis. Ain't that right, Andy?
Mark.
You are listening to the #1 non-live live caller podcast. They say I don't like girls, but I like to get jiggy with it from time to time. Now, without further ado, here are your hosts, the legendary Ari Spears and Andy Steinberg.
I kind of like it like that.
I like his growth, man. I'm watching him grow.
Yeah, I kind of like that, though. And then just that, and that's...
I liked everything
adds.
about it.
Yeah, and then, but I think we do a regular the regular thing we normally do.
Yeah.
And then he just does that afterwards.
Yeah.
And we could call it the bonus Mark portion or something like that. Stay tuned for the bonus Mark Collins.
Yeah, I think there's a really nice, catchier name for whatever we want to call it. But for right now, he just took his first baby steps, and we caught him.
I think, yeah.
It was nice.
I think electronically he caught us.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're the Fantastic Three, first steps.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. You want to talk to somebody? We got live calls, boys.
Uh-oh.
We got a waiting room full of
Let's
just
go.
ready to get it.
Now I'm excited.
There we go. All right, here we go.
Do we need to have a dance?
Huh?
Do we need a dance?
Oh, we'll work on that.
All right. So this first caller we got here.
Felt very Cosby-ish.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the show, Z.
Dwayne
Hello?
Curse. You are
No,
Is it-
on the
is
line.
it-
from the UK.
Who?
He's trying to be
It's Brandon from the UK.
Oh, that's our boy D Curse.
Yeah, you know damn well it is. What's going on,
Hear
fellas?
ye, hear ye. What's
No
up,
stroll
brother?
today, baby.
What's up, brother?
Another day in the belly of the beast, trying to make soft heart. And I ain't talking about cocaine, if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't, but I feel you.
That's what she said.
let me find out that this is actually working right now. Kudos to Mark.
I know this is kind of
All right,
blowing my
Mark.
mind.
Man, Mark, listen, man, you're a great addition. I mean, I love you guys to begin with. You know that. But, Mark throws a nice little element in there. I mean,
I think so.
Good job,
I think
Mark.
so. I think so.
We were missing a little of that in our podcast.
Yeah.
so what's going on, fellas?
We rocking and rolling, man. So obviously, if this thing is doing what it's supposed to do, which it seems like it is, this will be a nice little addition to the pod to get to talk to people and not just read emails. Get to have some back and forth.
What can I say? I'm a winner, and you know what winners do?
Winners go home and
Yeah.
prom queen.
Oh, that's great. Look at this guy. He's been working on this,
Yeah,
dude.
he set up all his own little jokes already.
It's like, yo, coach, I'm ready when you put me in. So Mark, here's my question. Does it show like how many people we have waiting on the line?
Oh yeah, this yeah, there's it does, but not much of a line right now.
we haven't got there yet.
Okay. So is Dewan the only one right now?
Yeah, for now.
So
Oh, but what's his name? Will be calling in. He texts me all the time.
Who?
Frank Williams.
Oh, my brother Frank. Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Frank, man, we be chopping it up all the time. I'm like, yo, did you hear these jokers today, man? Like, it's good discussion. So he said he's going to try to get on. I told him, I said, remember, yeah. So I said, check the times because it's 4 to 4:30, I think, or maybe he told me, whatever the case. But look for Frank. He's going to try to hit you guys up.
Great.
I said I'm going to try to get in for a good.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to try to pop in. Yeah, I think there's a delay. That's why we're getting.
No, we just keep bumping heads. That's all. Yeah, no, I would automatically assume that from the get-go, we probably gonna get the majority of the call-ins are gonna be, loyal listeners who've been with us as long as you have. And then, eventually we're gonna get some,
loyal haters.
Some loyal. Oh, I can't wait for that because we definitely gonna get some motherfuckers that's gonna talk some shit or have something negative to say.
I'm looking forward to the haters because I'm like, give these tongue lashing in person emails. Some of these
I want to know. I want to know what Brandon from the UK actually sounds like.
We actually do have a hater on the other line. Maybe we should take this.
Can we?
Yeah. I'm gonna let you guys go.
All right, brother.
You didn't have anything. You didn't have anything from the past emails that you wanted to, or shows that you wanted.
We'll get to him.
We'll get to
that. We got plenty of time for that. And don't worry, and I'm building my arsenal for political discussion. So don't you worry.
Appreciate you. Love you, brother.
All right, love you guys. Talk to you guys
Thanks,
later.
Man.
All right.
Peace.
All right. Looks like.
I wonder if it's like a radio station.
Looks like we got Don from DC. How are you doing, Don?
We're doing good. We're doing good today.
What's up, Don?
Hey, Don.
Not much, bro. I'm working on my car right now.
Oh, okay. Is that why you're a little delayed?
Yep.
What kind of car are you working on?
It's like a bang bus kind of van. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So hold up, Don, real quick. I need to ask Mark something. So, Mark, whenever you do like a radio station and like the producers are in that other room and people call in, it says on the computer sometimes who they are and what they want to say. Do we have that same setup?
So normally the plan was that while you guys are talking, I have like a separate back channel where I can talk to them, but it's like not recorded, and then that's where I'd ask them, but I couldn't get that function.
No, but then if you did that, we would hear you while we're talking or something.
No, I would be like silent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he would talk like that.
Oh, you talk like Mark.
Yeah.
Don, what else is going on, brother?
Oh, not much. I got Trump here with me, though, if you wanted to talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it an impression?
How are you doing, Donald?
Oh, we're pretty good, Not too bad, not too bad.
Great. Are you
Is this Gay Mark? Am I talking to Gay Mark?
That's funny. I'm talking to Gay Mark.
Ben loves Gay Mark. He always wants to hear Gay Mark.
The Gay Mark part sounds really Trumpy.
It does sound really Trumpy.
Well, what else are you a big fan of Spears and Steinberg?
Not really. I kind of hate the Jews, so I don't know.
The impression isn't 100%, but it's pretty good. But what I like is the dialogue.
Yeah,
it's very Trump-esque.
Cadence is pretty good. I don't know. I think the cadence is good.
It's in and out. It's in and out.
Need a little bit more personality on you.
It's funny. This is what's funny too, and I noticed from being in show business, and this is why when people go, I want to be in show business, you say you want to be in show business, you think you want to be in show business, but it's something about when you see that red light on the camera, and it's time to go, people turn into a deer in headlights.
It changes.
You get nervous.
It's the same thing with sports. There's people who play great, like can shoot around, play great one-on-one with their boys, but then you get in a game.
With the arena and the crowd and the moment.
The hands go.
I could sense a little hesitation and nervousness from Don.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Don just needs some confidence. I mean, it was a good job. I think you just need someone to go, that was a good job. And I think you're going to hit it now. I think you're going to hit it every time you want to now.
Oh, you think so?
See?
Right.
Except Trump would have go, definitely. I don't, definitely. I don't do a Trump, but definitely. Definitely, you know, he's more authoritative. He would.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't surrender.
There's
Everything with the-
there's more narcissism.
Yeah.
In his linguistics.
I'm fixing a car. I've never fixed a car before, but I'm the greatest.
It'll be the greatest when I'm done with the car.
Yeah.
The greatest car. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I had the greatest car. I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, I think you should be happy that I'm even calling in right now. Honestly, I don't think. I think
There we go.
it's looking in the skies that you have me.
Bringing you ratings.
Yeah. So Don,
You'll have the best ratings. I don't know what you're. These are going to be the best ratings you have.
Let's get back to Don though for a second. Don, you say you're in DC?
Don, oh wait, sorry, we're back to. I thought Don.
Well, I thought Don was going to come in hot in the call. That's why I made it Don from DC.
I thought Mark was going to say it like off the rip or something like that. I thought he was going to come in with his since he's being so strong today. I thought Mark was going to give us some of that sound, that vibe.
So Don, you're out of DC, right?
Mark told me that it was. Mark told me that we might do the Trump, so I didn't want to come in swinging if that wasn't what you guys were expecting.
You're selling me out here,
dude, we're comics, man. We expect the unexpected. So you said, Don, you're out of DC, man.
Yeah, I'm out in DC. You know, it's raining.
Have you ever come to the show to see me and Andy?
I saw you in Phoenix, actually.
He's actually from Phoenix. Like I said, the Don from DC was supposed to be Donald Trump off the bat.
Okay, I got it now.
Yeah, we work in the same.
So he's a Phoenix dude.
We work in the same office. Great video editor.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mark is putting his plugs in.
Well, next time we're in Phoenix, dude, make sure we leave you some tickets, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you, brother.
He doesn't need tickets. He can afford his own tickets. He's the greatest. They give him tickets. They give him tickets just showing up.
There you go. We got anybody else?
Let me see. Nobody else. All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks,
I appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
Thank you.
No one right now. Let me see.
I could tell if this thing takes off. This could be fun. But I think it'll get really juicy when we get motherfuckers. It's not.
Yeah, we need talkers.
Yeah, man.
Haters.
We need some haters and some vitriol. What's wrong?
I hate my shirt right now. It's just hitting me wrong. It just feels like it's sticking to me.
Oh, really?
So just my own problems right now. Just my own personal problems. It's humid in this room.
It's kind of chilly.
And humid.
Humid. I don't get humid. It's chilly.
Yeah, I feel sticky, but it just could be because it's, I don't know. Look how nice though Portland looks.
From this window?
Yeah. The hills.
Yeah.
All right, so we ran the test.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
We know it works, and you could do a small clip of it, and it was worth the effort. Now we know
yourself.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
There's want to hear some of the sound effects though.
Yeah, let me hear it. What's the new sound effect?
Let's see. We got standard, whatever. But then some ones that I threw in there was
they're eating the dogs.
Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
I like that. I didn't expect that.
Maybe fuck yourself.
English, do you speak it?
That's a good one.
Welcome to the party,
I got that one.
You know, listen, like anything, with repetition comes perfection. So at some point, there's got to be a way where you play the right one at the right time without me having to tell you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what the signal would be to work that out.
Well, I got one. Andy, start talking for a while.
I can't wait until he has this. You know, because he's always worried about cutting the fat. I got to cut the fat.
Right.
Cut the fat. Do I got to keep talking?
Nah, you're good.
So what would you? Right.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
All right, cool.
Oh.
We got Naked Williams. Hold on a sec.
Who? Naked Williams?
Naked Williams from Schaumburg. Hold on.
Let's take it in. Let's give
Again,
it.
it's probably gonna be
Naked, how you
somebody-
doing, man? You're on the Spears and Steinberg podcast. Oh, well,
Is this Frank?
is your? Oh yeah, that makes sense. It's Williams. All right,
It's Frank Williams?
Yeah.
Frank, what's
up?
happening, baby?
What's happening, Eric? What up, Andy? What up, Mark?
Yo.
What's going on, brother?
Not too much. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, man, clear.
Do you hear us good though?
Oh,
this
man.
is a test run. We don't know what the going on.
You kind of like sound like far away.
like he on speakerphone.
Oh.
But that might be him, though.
I hear Mark okay. Like if he talks to me, I hear him fine.
Perfect.
Well, that's
all you really need.
Yeah, that's what Mark wants.
Yeah, because I don't think Don or D. Curse had a problem.
Well, we didn't ask.
That's true.
Yeah.
Are you echoey?
Yeah.
Like when you talk, is there feedback?
There's no echo. It's like Aries sound like he's yelling, and Andy's kind of far. But whatever you got going on, Mark, it sounds like you got the phone up to your ear.
I think Mark programmed it that way, so I sounded far.
So yeah, I guess like if everybody's quiet, I can hear Andy just fine, and I can hear Aries fine when it's quiet.
Oh.
Maybe if I bump them up a little bit.
All right.
How's it going in Steinberg right now?
Oh man, it's fine. We just me and my family just came back from Great America yesterday, but I'm in like Lansing. That's like 15 minutes outside of Chicago. But anyway,
okay.
I understand what you guys are saying.
Shout out Gurney, Illinois. That's where Obama got sucked, apparently.
Where did you hear that?
Oh man, did you hear about what he said? He said gay boys to have queer role models.
Yeah. And you know, Obama's my dude, but he kind of lost me on that one. But I didn't really deep, dig deep into the conversation of what he was saying. So I'm going contextually. Was there something that I guess most people may have overlooked, or and like I said, the black community, we so homophobic that we won't even give it a chance to understand maybe what he was trying to say.
That is true, but it's like when I was coming up, y'all, it was like we wasn't pushing our sons to go in that direction. I understand you can love them where they at, but I'm not gonna tell my son like, yo, so you sucked a dick last night, like try to give him some lessons on that. That's not me. It's like I would.
Well,
love
I'm not. I'm not quite.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure that's where Obama was coming from.
But if you say like they need queer role models, I don't understand it.
Yeah, I need to see the whole thing because I just saw a snippet. And I know, again, because the homophobia that runs within the black community, niggas ain't trying to hear that. So all they need to hear is a little bit, and they're going to run with that however they're going to run with it.
I think what he was trying, I do think what he was trying to say, though, is that the reason he's saying queer role models is because so the kids that do identify that way don't feel ostracized by their community, so that they can feel comfortable in their community. The thing is, though, with sexuality, I don't think that you need queer.
No. Stop.
I don't think
he's making a good point.
I don't think you need necessarily queer role models. We just need a more open society where you're not going to be judged by the fact that is your choice.
But you know what? Listen, but listen. But we have less than a month, and shouldn't be acceptable. But listen. Obama is so eloquent and so intelligent that without me having seen the clip, which I do want to see, I have to believe more towards what Andy is saying. There's more to it than what was on the surface. And again, I can't say it enough. And when we talk about this documentary, The Four Kings, one of the main things that was said in that I loved was that when at one point the person goes, again, homophobia in the black community is strong. So again, black people going to hear, oh, the nigga on some gay shit, and run with it without trying to massage where he was really coming from. We get so turned off by just the mere idea that we won't even entertain contextually what's really being said.
Well, but there is something. Listen, the other side of that, there is another side of this to people who would be not in tune to what he just said. But how about we talk about having role models that are positive images for all people. That's what I mean by that is queer within that conversation. But we need positive role models. Listen, I've hinted on this a little bit, but in this in the rap culture, it has been so hard. So I want to make sure that I say this right, because I'm a person who came up with hip hop. I loved the music. I loved the culture that was there. But remember when hip hop started, and hip hop, as opposed to just rap, was just all for one. It was peaceful. Now it became gangster, and that's the culture that's running through it. That isn't a positive culture. I'm not saying that it should be demonized. I'm just saying it isn't, on a whole, a positive culture. And what I do think that we need to have role models that come from all categories, including the gangster culture, but in a positive way. That you have people that we look up to. We don't look up to anybody. We're all fighting right now.
Especially not Ice Cube.
Well,
or you guys can look at it this way too. It's like if that certain situation doesn't apply to you, it shouldn't matter. Like if you're not in that culture or anything, that message, like if that don't apply to you, it shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? So it's like,
no, but it does matter. It does matter because what I think Obama was saying, if you have a kid that is queer and he's afraid to say anything to his parents or say anything to his community, that traps him. And
well, not only that, listen, and I know people in general like to pick and choose what works for them. But one of the things that bothered me is when, black people would complain about how Obama didn't do anything for us. One of the things they would always say was, well, he did more for the gays and the transgenders. And my rebuttal to that was, so you mean to tell me that our black brothers and sisters who are gay, they don't count? Because if he did something for them, then he did do something for black people. He did something for black people who are gay. And for you to go, well, he did more for them than, so they're not human beings? They're not a part of our community? Whether you agree with the lifestyle or not is neither here nor there, and that is your choice. But to say he did nothing for black people except gays and transgenders, well, even if you don't like it, there are still gays and transgender people that are black. So if he did something for them, he did something for us.
But you could flip that the other way to what black people's criticisms are. Instead of looking out for gay, transgender, why not look out for the black community? And in that, black people in the community that are gay and transgender, that would have done something for them as well. That's their argument. You flip it one way, but they can flip it back to you the other way.
I think that's nitpicking.
No, it is nitpicking, but I mean, it can be flipped.
Well, anything can be flipped.
And when I said that about gangster culture, I'm not on any culture.
I know exactly what you mean.
I'm just saying.
What you're saying.
I'm just saying that it's positive role models, images for young kids. It would be great if we had this queer, straight, whatever you want it to be, positive role models with people making a difference in society, not just taking from society.
Will Smith don't have to curse in his raps, but I do. So f him and f you too.
No shade.
I got more.
Let's do one more because then we have to set up for the regular pod.
Frank, man, thank you for. You got anything you want to add? Because we're gonna jump on another call.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, three things, man. Mark, you're the great addition to the show. Andy, keep up your work. I love the debate. And Eric, I sent you an email. There's an old Steve in my bedroom, man. I'm telling you got to play it. It's a sound clip that's attached to it. I can resend it. And if you got to listen to it and maybe Mark can help you out with the sound clip, I'm telling you, man, it's fire.
Okay, and you know what, man? Send me your Cash App again so I could slide you some paper.
You should resend.
I appreciate that. And when you guys come out, man, if y'all got availability, I'd like to be kicking with y'all if that's possible.
Yeah, we'll work something out.
Yeah, I think you should send all that stuff again. But Mark, do you have an email? If it's going to be with sound, so that he can get it to you too.
Yeah.
Did you don't mind giving out on the podcast?
Yeah, Mark MARC Allen ALAN Silverstein @gmail.com.
So your name, Mark Allen Silverstein @gmail.com. I'm gonna send you a DM too, so I might forget. But I'm gonna do all this right now.
All right, brother.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
You got it, baby.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. So you said like one more.
Yeah.
So we do have a couple names on here. I don't know if you recognize any of these people. Nicholas Sacho Nicholas, Maurice Young, and then this one might be Beth from. She's from Montreal.
Beth Spies?
Yeah.
Yeah, put it through.
Maybe.
You said maybe.
You're live with the Spears and Steinberg podcast. Who's this?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is this Beth?
Hi, Aries?
Yeah. Who this?
It's Beth Spies.
Hey, baby.
Dude, I wish you had the Canadian national anthem.
That would be perfect right now.
No.
What's up, mama?
Not much. What are you guys doing? How are you?
We're good. We just, this is the test run, the official test run to the new call-in, a new feature.
Yes, I was like, I have to call in because I want to see how the whole thing is, how it goes and all that stuff. So
Yeah, it's.
Have you guys got calls in yet?
Yeah, you're like the fourth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like the fourth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How's it going? It's going good?
Yeah, it's working. You know, the thing I'm most excited about is for the first time, like for this to be the initial first time, it's pretty good. It's like it's going well. So we can only get better from here.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
the cart.
really
The
good,
cart is
'cause-
actually moving. The cart is moving.
Yeah.
Well, that's really good. So you don't have no like trial and errors. Like next time we could do this better. So that's good.
Yeah, it'll only get better from here once we work. Figure out whatever the kinks
for
are.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have a question. I just wanted to call because I was curious and say hi to you guys.
Well, how's Canada going?
Canada's good. The weather's been great. It's like, well, right now it's cooled down. It was like 75, but like for the last week, it was like 92 degrees, 93 degrees. It was so hot. It was humid.
And you guys aren't
Horrible.
used to that.
No. I'm used to it. But people, when they come visit, they're like, I thought it was supposed to be cold here, and it's freaking hot. Like they're sweating. Like
Well, I
they
just
don't realize. Like, yeah, we're.
I just want
No,
to tell you
go
how
on.
much we look forward to seeing you when we come out there. So we really appreciate you, Beth.
I look forward to seeing you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, for sure. And like, I like to like go on like car rides and stuff like that. So like, going to Nyack, Toronto. Like, say if you guys didn't come back to Montreal, like I'll go there. You know what I mean?
Love it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great little drive because I usually do like at least once a year I go to, because my father's side family's from Long Island, so I usually go there, every once in a while. So
Yeah, we're in Rochester next week. You should come out.
Yeah, when she said Nyack, I was wondering if she meant Nyack, New York.
No, Nyack, no.
Yes, Nyack, New York.
New York, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be able to go. I wouldn't be able to get there next week because
I'm just giving
I'd
you a
have to
hard
plan
time.
it and stuff.
I'm just kidding.
No, I know.
I didn't even know that's where Rochester was, and I live in New York area.
Well, make sure when you come through, you bring them pink Speedos for Mark.
Oh, I want to, but like, will he? You think Mark? Is he there?
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, what's
Mark,
going on?
would you really wear them on stage? Like, you're
He'd
really going
wear
to wear
them on
them
the
if I bring them?
podcast for sure.
I'm in.
Oh
do
my
whatever I
God,
need
that
to
would be
do.
hilarious.
Oh, that would definitely be hilarious.
Oh my God. All right, well, I don't want to keep you guys anymore because you said 4:30. It's technically 4:30 right now.
Yeah, we
But,
appreciate
yeah,
you.
this is fun.
Thank you.
No,
Beth.
for
No
sure.
doubt.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. You have no idea.
Oh my God, this is awesome. Thank you,
Thank
sweetie.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
right.
you. All
Do you
right.
want, do you want to try to get that one
Have
more
a
in?
good day.
Thank
Yes,
you.
baby. Take care.
Do you still got it on there?
Yep. So we got 3 people in here. This is
That's pretty good. This is.
Hey, you're live with Andy and Aries. What's your name?
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hello. Who this?
Oh, my name is Black Stan.
Oh, you sound Black Stan. We've read emails from you, right?
Yep.
Hello?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear it?
You can hear me? Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
we can
you.
hear you. We can hear
All
you.
right, my name is Black Stan. I met you guys, Aries and Andy, in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, okay.
Well, how you doing,
I
man?
was
You got any questions?
Yes, I do got a question. Well, for example, when y'all talk about Lex Luthor, I was like thinking like, who'd be a great actor to play Lex Luthor? And I thought one guy, even though he's not physically able to act anymore, but that is Bruce Willis.
Nah, I can't see that.
Yeah, with his bald head.
Nah, I can't see that.
I'm not going to shit on it.
I don't see it. The bald head, yes, but the menace, who and what Lex Luthor was, I don't see Bruce. I'm too caught. I'm thinking that's John McClane.
Yeah, but that's because you're stuck. You're
Nah,
typecast.
you guys got to think it from the standpoint. I mean, take Batman versus Superman instead of Jesse Eisenberg.
Well, Jesse Eisenberg was just terrible.
I didn't care about Jesse.
And that's a problem.
I still don't think that it's bad.
It was terrible.
It was a different take.
But put that same story, but for Bruce Willis, it would take it to a darker tone.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't have a problem with Bruce Willis.
You know what? I see too much of the Bruce Willis has a way of delivering lines a certain way. You know, I can't do a Bruce Willis, but there's a thing with Bruce Willis where I couldn't get past that. That's Bruce Willis.
What about Keanu Reeves if he shaved his head? How would that go?
Yeah, Superman. I have kryptonite. I don't know.
But that's what what you're saying.
What I'm saying, there's a Bruce Willis thing.
Yeah,
that would be too distracting.
I still see. I to give Bruce Willis enough credit to remove himself from his Bruce Willisiness.
I can't see it. I just can't.
I'm trying to think of it. You know, and I think that's a great conversation about some of these bad guys and who would be like in today. Who could you do?
Right.
But it's very interesting because I still think that that Jeff Bezos would be the best. He wouldn't have to do anything, and he'd be Lex Luthor. And he would just be the guy that's taking over the world with Amazon. You just put him, drop him right on in. Just change his name to Lex Luthor.
You know, in some weird way, I can almost even see if he shaved his head, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
As Lex Luthor. Because he's got that personality that just seems evil.
I'm not going to go evil, but
evil might be too strong a word. But that something is there. Sinister.
Sinister is a good word because he almost seems like he doesn't because I'm not saying he's autistic, but he has this vibe where there isn't an emotional connection to when he talks. There's no emotional connection.
Okay, there we go.
So
there we go.
That's what I would say. No, I like your point. I think it's I'm not against it. Aries said no, but I'm with you there, Mr. Blackstan.
Okay. One last thing. I've been seeing you guys. My emails about Marvel Cinematic Universe and whatnot, and I'm got done talking to Aries over on Instagram on Hopper P on Instagram, and I just want to say thank you for talking. My man, and hopefully, even though we only met twice, I'm looking forward to seeing you in Orlando again.
Okay, I heard everything. I didn't hear nothing but looking forward to Orlando.
Yeah. Hey, man, the connection is not the best right now that we have with you, but I really appreciate you calling in, and we got to take one more call before we end this. So I really appreciate it, and I like your take. I'm not against you. Thank you, man.
All right. Good chat with you, fellas. I'll call in once again.
You got it. Call in every time we have it open. Give us a shout.
All right, brother.
Bye.
You know, before Mark, before you go to the last one, I didn't tell you when you brought up Keanu right now. It made me think of a joke that I wanted to do yesterday, but it slipped my mind, so I'm gonna do it now. Ask Keanu, what kind of chicken do you like?
Keanu, what's your favorite kind of chicken?
Canes, just Canes.
King, that's worthwhile, man. Good job, Keanu.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep. Last one.
We do have two in the booth.
Yeah, but then another one's going to join. So let's just.
But that's a good thing. You know, we're not sitting around waiting. People are trying to get into Studio 54.
It's real pathetic when you're just like ready, and then no one's calling in. You're just like, oh. All right. Maurice, how's it going?
What's up, man? Am I on?
You're on. Dougie Fresh, you're on. On. What up, dog?
Is this Mr. Aries Spears?
Come on, nigga. You know what it is.
Bro, it's been a dream come true to even speak to you, man. To even for real, bro. I've been following you for years, my man.
I appreciate you, brother.
I just want to applaud you, and I just appreciate bringing laughter to the world, bringing laughter to people, and give me some tickets, man.
Where are you at?
I live in Long Beach, California, bro.
Okay. Well, you know, man, if you ever can make your way out to Oxnard, Brea, Ontario, or Irvine, done deal.
Dude, we're going to be in Oxnard in not too long.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for sure, bro. Hey, well, it was a pleasure. I don't want to take too much more of your time. I know it's from 1 to 1:30. So, man, just keep doing what you're doing. I love you, man. And don't listen to any haters. Don't
don't get involved and just keep doing you, bro. I love you.
Appreciate it, brother. And you know, for dates, not only if you're listening to the podcast, can you hear them when Andy announces the dates, but also go to my website, ariespears.com. And if you see I'm going to be anywhere near where you can make your presence felt, just hit me up on Instagram, send me a reminder, and I'll make sure I take care of you.
For sure, my brother.
All right, dog. No doubt.
Late. Peace.
Dude, I like this. I like this.
Allison, you are live on the Spears and Steinberg podcast.
Thank you. Hi, guys. I have a request. I am Beth Spice's mother.
Oh,
and her birthday is July 30th on Wednesday, and she's going to be 45 years old. I heard a lot about you guys, so I figured I'd just call in and surprise her.
Oh, that's nice. So when you say it's when?
Wednesday, the July 30th.
It's like 30th, and this is going to be playing on the 31st, so it's the day after her birthday.
Okay, so this is like you said the day after her birthday?
Yeah.
So this is like a
belated birthday.
Yeah. Hey, baby, happy birthday to you, Beth Spies. Your mother called in and told us you about to be 45. So happy birthday, sugar.
Do you can you pull up video songs, Mark? Will it be recorded into this? You should do the happy birthday song, but do a black version of the happy birthday
Stevie
song.
Wonder.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Is that something he's got to edit in later? Or
No,
he's gonna pull it up
he
right
can
now?
pull it up right now. It should pull up right here.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. You got 3 brains working at once.
Mine's only halfway working.
Andy telling him what to do, him pulling it up, and me giving the song.
Yeah, so I want to go see you guys next time he's come back. I heard a lot about you from my daughter.
And where do you live?
I live in Canada.
Yeah, but where?
In Ganawagi, it's a native reserve.
Yeah, okay.
Near Montreal, like 15 minutes from Montreal.
Okay, cool. So because that's where Beth came to see us, right?
Yeah,
It's in
to
Montreal.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Next time she comes through, she obviously has to bring you.
Oh, I'll definitely come. And I've got a way bigger sense of humor than my daughter. I'm a little crazy, but it's okay.
Wait,
It's
hold on.
good.
Say that
So
again?
I would really like to see you. Yeah, man. Anything goes. Doesn't matter.
Okay, but say that part again. You got what more than you do?
She's gonna kill me knowing that I did this because I told her, Beth, I think you're a little stalkerish, but she's not. She really likes you guys.
No, we appreciate it. She's been so kind to us, and every time we come out there, we look forward to seeing her. So no, it's great.
I was a little late on that one, but
Yeah, that was
No, but and she comes bearing gifts, which is always nice. And she owes Mark a pink Speedo.
Yeah,
So
Beth's got a big heart, man. She really does. She's good people.
yeah, absolutely.
She's good people.
Well, you know what?
But yeah, so she's going to be pretty shocked if she hears this, and she's going to be even shocked that I did this because I wasn't gonna, but I said I have to. She's 45 years old on Wednesday, so I had to do it.
Well,
and I think she'll really enjoy it hearing it from you guys.
Well, if she knows our comedy and particularly my comedic sensibilities, then she won't be surprised, but will be very shocked when she catches me in the bedroom with you.
Oh, well, she's gonna have to live with that one, bro. Okay, with me, it's been a while.
Prom queen.
I'm a bit rusty, but you know, it's like riding a bike. You don't forget.
I know that's right. Well, listen, it was a pleasure meeting you, and we look forward to really meeting you and seeing you at the show, and of course, as always, having Beth by your side.
No problem.
Happy birthday,
And
Beth.
thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you when you come back.
All right, thank you so much. Happy birthday, Beth Spies, 45.
I don't think Beth will be surprised that her mom called in. I think she'll be surprised that she announced that she was 45 to the whole listening audience.
I don't think that's going to surprise her either. I think, like I said, she's going to be jolted when she open the mother bedroom door and go, Aries.
it's good when your own mother goes, "Good- she's good people. She's good people." Yeah, we got nobody else in the queue right now. We're just waiting up, loading up.
See, this is the thing. Like when we figure out this part, because it's like if we know, like, because I was thinking, like, if we're in the heat of discussing something, and we're in a rhythm, it would probably, I don't know if it'd be a good idea to stop to take a phone call, but depending on where we are, like for instance, before we talk about Fantastic Four, and I saw Thunderbolts this morning, there is a little appetizer conversation with the people that passed away recently. And maybe if somebody called in during that timing wise, that's easy to take a break from take a call versus once we're talking about something heavy, it's like we're in a rhythm. We don't really want to.
Yeah, but if it's emails, we're going to end that and then move on to something else anyway. So the phone call would be fine. But I'd like him at the end right now with his setup. I thought that would be nice. And it's just like an extension of the podcast a little bit. No one? Oh, this is, I'm going to call True and tell him to call the podcast.
What time is it right now? It's 1:13.
1:13.
If nobody calls within the next 5 minutes, we should just roll into the
regular stuff. Well, yeah, we should.
Or we just do it now, roll into it, and
but then we're gonna be dependent on you,
and then we got to switch to that, right?
We don't have to switch to that. We could leave it, but and you could just send it to Steve.
Yeah.
Is that
how do you upload yours?
This would be via Dropbox.
Steve has Dropbox.
Can't be given.
Is this if we did that? Is that not? Are we not playing it safe?
No.
Yeah, I'd rather play it safe.
Okay. This week we'll do it this way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call True. No, I don't want to call True.
We can call True from here. It went from live calls to us calling people.
Hey man, listen.
I don't know if we can release this.
Well, wait, Kolsch, I'm trying to call in live, but it says long distance. It's saying long distance. He's in Canada.
Okay.
So I wonder if is he doing it on his regular phone?
If you let's see, we need the Bluetooth. If you hook the Bluetooth, you could connect to the board and call on your phone.
Well, no, but let me ask him why he's here on that problem. Where did he text? Oh, he texted me on. See, now I got to go find it. Text me on this. Cole, she calling from a landline?
Oh Jesus! My agent just texted me and said, "Hey Aries, for the added shows in New Brunswick, you'll be sold out shortly. Would you like to add a 4 p.m. show on Saturday?"
I don't care. We're there.
Yeah, why not? Right? More money, more money, more money.
But is it going to sell?
What?
If it sells out, it's going to be fine.
They still got to pay you.
No, but I mean the 4 p.m. show, if it's not sold well, it's going to be. Yeah, it'd be good.
More merch.
I think he'll sell
More
well.
money.
Though. I think people will come out early on a Saturday.
Yeah. But even if it doesn't, that's more money in your pocket.
Yeah,
It's
no,
extra
I'm
show.
not always just thinking about the money. I'm thinking about.
That's very un-Jew of you.
If I've ever thought about the money, I'd be doing a lot of different things.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey,
Work me like a dog.
Is there anybody from your school days that you're just like when you got famous, you're like, prove those wrong?
You know what? I never really talked to anybody except the ones that I really my boys, and anybody else is just ass kissing and pretending.
Is there anybody that you went to school with that really didn't talk to you much, but you got to them after you became famous?
Nah.
You didn't go back to the 10-year, just like, look at me now, motherfucker.
Nah, I didn't. I was working. That don't mean shit to me.
No, I know, but it would have been fun. Just like you run into someone at a bar who didn't really talk to you.
Now.
That's when you dunked the head in the toilet.
Yeah. Why'd you do that? All the time. Yeah, man. Hey, so listen, you being in Hoboken, in terms of merch, if you had to go get more, you could do that.
Yeah, but I'm bringing out quite a bit. But I can get more if we have to.
I'm just saying, if we're gauging it and it's like, holy shit, running out, you could go back and get more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to rape these.
I'm bringing I'm probably gonna bring an obscene amount for stuff for you because
And
you
the good
sell
thing
really
is
well.
you're driving, so you just put it in the car.
I'm gonna take an Uber over, and so I'm gonna bring out like 2 bags.
You don't want to drive?
Well, she's gonna need the car if she comes up.
Oh, right.
We only have one car. I was gonna have my Vespa brought over, but I wouldn't be able to.
Scooter?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to drive the Vespa over to New Brunswick. Could you imagine?
With the bags?
Yeah, with the bags, one on each shoulder.
That's funny.
Spears and Steinberg.
Thanks for listening to the Spears and Steinberg podcast. For more information on where to find us on the internet, visit spearsburgpod.com.